Hello, welcome to the stream. All right, let's get started. This is Dr. Junkyard Dog coming to you live from the junkyard with a cow field behind me. I know I promised cows. They're out there, but they're about a quarter mile out there. Don't think you could see them from here, but they are behind that irrigation pipe way out there. I don't think they're even visible to you. Maybe they'll head this way, probably not. They've been pretty uncooperative so far, but we'll see. So, the plan for today is going to be to get all of my chip stages done. Get some game audio going. There we go. So if we can get some chip stages farms figured out, then we'll be able to easily elite all of our operators when it's time. That is the agenda for today. So just to go over it again, the rule set that I'm playing by with this level of account is such that my account level of 37 is the ceiling for my operator levels. I can't level above my own account level. So what you see there, 37, I can't have any level 38 operators. They'll have to be 37 or below. I still haven't got around to raising them from 33 to 37, and there's a lot of them. So to raise all of them to 37 is going to take a sizable amount of XP. I think I have that right now, but I'm not sure that I do, so I'm holding off. So the way this account works is I can't elite my 6 stars, which is Silver Ash. I can't elite Silver Ash until I've elated all of my 5 stars. Those are Estetia, Heavy Rain, Mayor, Praminix, Amaya, Cliffheart. That's it. I thought there was one more. So I can't elite Silver Ash at all. He can't go to Elite 1 until all of the 5 stars have been Elite 1'd already. But I can't elite any of my 5 stars until all of my 4 stars have been elated. So all of my 4 stars need to go to Elite 1. That's Arene, Doberman, all the way to Myrtle here at the back end. But I can't elite any of my 4 stars until all of my 3 stars have been elated. So that's why I'm starting so early on getting chips, is because these 3 stars, when it's time to Elite 1 them, sure, they're only going to take LMD, and thanks to the Walk in the Dust, we have just about 1 million LMD. So we can comfortably Elite 1 all of our 3 stars, I'm sure. They're not that expensive. They're like, I think it's 20,000 LMD, something ridiculously cheap like that, to Elite 1 a 3 star. So shouldn't have any issues with the 3 stars. But in order to get Silver Ash Elite 1, I'm going to need an ungodly number of chips for all of these 4 stars and 5 stars, and then also the chips for Silver Ash. So we are going to be using a ton of chips, so we really can't overfarm chips. The way this account is set up, every new unit we get, we're gonna have to pretty much elite it right away. I thought about making an exception for new characters so that if I draw an operator and they're level 1, E0, then I thought about having an exception where it'd be okay to keep them there, but then I realized that goes against the whole level all thing. So I'm gonna stick to the 1 level difference between all operators. So my highest level operator has to be no more than 1 level above my lowest operator, unless they're maxed. So these 1 stars and 2 stars, they're technically maxed. They're E030, that's as high as they go. So they're now exempted from that 1 level difference rule. And all of my 3 stars now, so Vanilla and Bloom here, are what set the pace for everybody else. So lots of leveling is going to be happening. Need lots of LMD, because all these elite levels take LMD. Need lots of chips, because all the 4 stars, 5 stars, and 6 stars will need those basic chips just to get to Elite 1. And then getting to Elite 2 is going to be a massive undertaking. And that's kind of what I'm planning ahead for with the whole Elite 2 thing, and trying to keep my roster as small as possible. Because already we have a lot of 5 stars. It didn't take us long. It's been about 2 weeks. I think now makes about 3 weeks that I've been running this account. And in 3 weeks, I have 6 5 stars. That's more than I thought I would have. I thought by this point I might have 3. I was wrong. The welfare operator from the last event, the free Cliff Heart for the 10-day consecutive, or the 7-day consecutive, and then the free Amaya, that's already half of it. And then you could say I've been getting lucky. I recruited Estetia and I recruited Praminix just from the recruitment tags, which is really nice to get those 5 stars in that short a time. And that's kind of what's weird about this account and different from my main account. My main account, I would say that I'm lucky with recruitment, but I would say that I'm probably luckier with headhunting. Whereas with this account, it seems like I'm really lucky with recruitment. I even recruited a Therm EX, and I can't remember if it was a robot tag that I recruited him on or if it was a specialist tag, just a 3-hour, 40-minute specialist tag. But I've been looking for Therm EX dupes on my main account forever, and I've only had 1, or maybe 2 now. But this one I got within 3 weeks of starting the account. So the recruitment seems to be really lucky on this account. The headhunting, not so much. We've been off-bannered every time. We got off-bannered with a mayor, and we may have actually got... Was it Estetia that I got? Or maybe it was Praminix. I think it was Praminix that I got off the Walk in the Dust banner with Passenger. So I've been off-bannered every time. The only on-banner unit I've pulled is Silver Ash off the beginner banner. My first 10 pull was on-banner. The 20 cents have been off-banner. Gotta go all the way to the 10 pull pity, the hard pity for the 5-star. So the hope that I have with all of this in... Hey Arky, welcome back. Glad you could join me out here on the field. I know I promised cows. They're back there. They're way back there. I don't think you can see them. But yeah, they're... Just pretend that there are cows there, and there are cows there, right? That's how that works. The power of imagination. Yeah, they're back there, but they're way back there, like a quarter mile, so... Hopefully they'll walk this way, and I won't be a clickbait liar, but it's looking like I'm going to be a clickbait liar, and I think I can accept that. So we were just talking about the strategy going for this. So today we're going to focus on chips, because we're going to need a boatload of basic chips just to get all these 4 stars eleted, which will unlock the ability for me to elite 5 stars. Once those are all eleted, I can elite Silver Ash. So I'm trying to keep my roster as short as possible, as small as possible, in order to be able to keep up with all of my leveling needs and with all of my eliting needs. But there's a problem with that strategy, because then we run into this situation with the base. And this has been becoming a problem. So if I go to overview here, you can see don't have many control center operators. I've got 1 operator in each of my factories because I just don't have enough factory skills with the operators that I currently have. So it's difficult. It's difficult to keep my roster small. Eliting a lot of my units will, I think, solve that. There are a lot of units like Frostleaf that has an excellent base skill for XP tickets, but it's locked behind E1 because she's a 4-star. There are a lot of units like that. So hopefully eliting will solve this base issue, and I can keep my roster small to make it easier for me to keep up with all the leveling. But it's looking more and more like I just need to be pulling. But that will screw me in the long run, because then that is just so much more that has to happen before I can elite Silver Ash. And I really want to get Silver Ash eleted. So that's where we are there. That's kind of the plan for today, is to get these chip stages figured out. Get a solid run for all of the basic chips, and then use our sanity up on that. So do have some sanity for base upgrading. Yeah, we got enough. So I think we're going to upgrade some of the base here. And the way to go is probably this last trading post. But it might be good to catch my gold production up. So I think I'll do that. We'll get 1 factory ranked up.
Infrastructure complete.
And now we have a level 3 factory for gold. Should be very helpful. And because this is my big factory, I'm going to go ahead and throw all of my bonuses in there, because we need gold. We're backed up on orders, and we have been backed up on orders for a while. We're really backed up on orders now. So would be really nice to get some gold being made. But we're making XP tickets, we're making gold. We're accumulating resources that we're going to need down the line. And with the 1,000,000 LMD that we had from the last event, we're sitting good. So I'm confident we'll have... Thank you, Thermex, for screaming like a maniac. So I'm confident with our 1,000,000 LMD, we can E1 all of our 3 stars the minute we hit. I think it was level 40 is the max for a 3-star. I don't think they level higher than that. Yeah, level 40. So once we hit account level 40, I'll be able to comfortably Elite 1 all of my 3 stars, which will help a great deal. Then we'll have, I think that'll give Popukar her 3rd block, which I've been waiting for. I really like AoE guards, but it's hard to use them when they have 2 block. And she doesn't get it. So it must be max level that she gets it. So won't be till level 55. Darn. But that's just how it is, I guess. We can still get them eleted. It'll just not be as helpful as I was hoping. So yeah, that's broadly, in broad strokes, the plan for today. So let's go check out what we got going on in recruitment. I'm gonna look at some tags. We got a Myrtle cooking. Go ahead and snag that right now. And we got it. Good Myrtle potential here. Very nice. Good certs. Good dupe too. Very effective to have that DP reduction. And a Yato. starting to not want to do those 1-star recruits. They don't seem worthwhile. So I'm gonna look at these tags. How you doing today, Arky? Looks like shift is the tag to go with here. That's fine. I did see a little bit more. I watched Kyuki Kaze's video on the Undertides event, and looks like it's going to be 50 free pulls if you count all the OP that you get and all of the Arundum that you get from the Originium mining thing, which is basically the lucky tickets of that event. So it looks like 48 to 50 free pulls is what we can expect if you convert all that. So that's going to be really helpful to get that Calcit that we're looking for. And nothing too good on those tags. Don't really want to do any more minimum tags, so we're gonna go to 7. Well, that's not 7. There we go, 740, just to get the 3-star minimum. All right, let's go check out these chip stages. So we have a farm for the Vanguard supporter already. We figured this one out, so we'll avoid that for now. We need tons of all of these, so we really can't go wrong. So here's a good place for our pushers and pullers. So I think this will be the way to do it here. Easy Shaw lane at the top. You can probably grab across with Cliff Art pretty easily. We just need damage on the bottom. I think that will work. Let me go see Cliff Art's Trust, see if I can get her to skill level 4. She should be there. There we go. So 22 Trust would be rank 2 skill, 44 would be rank 3, 66 is rank 4 skill, so she can go to rank 4. And now she's got that moderate pull, so this should work fine. I think that middle lane is just used for casters and snipers, and a few shielded, I think. But that might be the E2 chips that I'm thinking of. This might be a cakewalk. Probably don't even need to do the pushing here, but may as well. So, this is a setup that has Shaw in it. And let's also throw in... Don't really have a ranged guard that can reach far enough for the bottom, so it's better just have that bottom be probably a medical defender. So bottom lane will be Gummy and probably a Stetsia. Wouldn't be bad either. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Can lose Panenko. That's alright. Stetsia can't get healed is the issue, so it might just be Jay going in and out a lot, but that's fun too. And then need to bring a Cliff Heart, skill 1. That should work. And easy Myrtle. Get a Gummy down Here's good, we can put Estetsia facing backward towards Gummy that way. And then we'll need a defender up top. And a Cliffheart is going to be going in. I want to catch the dog with Cliffheart. I didn't, so now I have to wait for Myrtle to kill it so she doesn't leak. And then we need to get our Shaw in. And this will probably complete as is. We don't really need that much to make this work. Would be good to have a block here just in case Cliffheart gets overwhelmed, but I don't think she will. I say that and she immediately gets overwhelmed. Okay. Jay, you're up. And we got Myrtle. And Gummy is E0, so she only has 2 block count. So some will get through to Cliffheart, and that might throw Cliffheart's timing off on this middle lane, but it should be fine. So then we just put an Estetsia in facing backwards as planned. Could put in some armor killer, but doesn't need it. This will finish. Surely this will finish. There are 74 enemies though, so there's a chance it could go wrong. They might start sending butchers. Is that a wraith? That's concerning. I spoke too soon. These guys hurt. These guys hurt a lot, so let's get Stetsia's skill. Make some DP for Jay to eat. And Jay is doing great as a block. Shaw's doing work up top. Matterhorn shouldn't get overwhelmed. He has 3 block counts, so not too worried about him. Did get one through to Cliffheart. That's a problem. Hopefully Myrtle can handle this. And then Cliffheart's skill is arts damage, so it should be fine. Okay. We are good. Just need to speed this up a little bit. Like so. And that'll complete. That should be a safe auto. So mission complete with the guard and I think that was specialist chips. There's a guard chip. Yeah, that was guard and specialist. So now just for caster and sniper chips. GG indeed. Hopefully this is just as easy. Ah, right. Right, this mission. So I have E0 units across the board, which means their range sucks. My sniper range is terrible. They've got that little dopey 3x3 range with the 1 on top of it. Right there. So it's gonna be hard to watch all these snipers. The easiest solution is put Silver Ash in the middle, and then Silver Ash can catch some of those units coming over the top. And then probably an AoE caster, so probably 12F. Watching the bottom also. Shaw probably isn't going to be that useful here. Cliffheart can hit flying. Cliffheart might be even better to put in the middle, actually. Silver Ash is good, but I think Cliffheart might be better for that middle lane. I'll try it with Cliffheart first. If I need Silver Ash, I'll go to him, but I'd rather not rely on my only 6-star. I want to try using a little bit of everything. So with that in mind, let's swap out to 12F, like I said. Healer is going to be important. Got 2. Am I going to need more than 2? I might. Probably not in this first chip stage, though. Myrtle looks okay. I think I need more block from my vanguards. So let's swap Myrtle for probably could get away with vanilla. This might be the first stage that I actually use vanilla to complete it. I'm going to make that my goal for this stage. I have yet to use vanilla successfully on any map. I want to change that. Otherwise, what's the point of this rule set if I'm not using everyone? The point is I level everyone and then also use them. That's the unspoken second half of the rule set. Estetia only has one block. Probably lose Estetia and go for Durnar. Maybe. She's got 2 block, but she can, well, she can't attack equal to block count yet because she's not deleted. Oh, E0 units. Why? Why E0 units? Why are you so bad? And then let's get a Rangers in here, because Rangers has that wonderful talent. 50% additional damage when attacking drones. Like, heck yeah, Rangers is my go-to. And I almost have all of his potentials. I'm just missing out on DP cost 1, which would be nice to have, but he's got all of his attack speed potentials he needs. So this is pretty much as strong as Rangers gets, but I'm missing his trust, so he could get a little stronger. But he should be good enough for what I'm doing. Let's try this. It might go horribly wrong, but I think that'll be funny, so let's do it. Yeah, Ranger, early on especially, these drones, he just melts them. You have to get up to the difficult drones, like the defense boosting drones, I think, is where Ranger starts to fall off, but he's very cheap, and I think he redeploys pretty quickly. But I'm just making that up, I don't really know. Just most 2-stars usually have faster redeployment. So let's get... I didn't even get Rangers. I just left him. I was talking about him and I just left him. Oops. GG. I'm gonna actually put Rangers on the team and save it this time. That might help. And I think we're not quite setting just yet on the sun. Starting to see the heavy oranges cast, but we're not quite there just yet. So let's actually put Rangers on the team. There we go. Okay, so same thing, but this time with Rangers. I should be able to just put a medic right there on the side and be fine. Okay, probably a Cruise here. And then a Cliff Art will be in the middle, but we need to catch this block on the right first. We'll try Durnar. At the moment, she has 3 block. Okay, I was under the impression she had 2 block. So she starts with 3 block, and her normal attacks deal arts damage, but only while skill is active. See, I hadn't read that. I just assumed her second skill had arts damage as part of it. But no, all of her skills deal arts damage. That's helpful. And we are just barely able to kill that drone in time. He was almost to this square. Once he gets to this square, he's out of range from my snipers, because they got this dinky little range here. So Cliff Art will be there to shore up that middle lane, make sure drones don't get past. And Vanilla is actually making me DP for the first time ever. Way to go, Vanilla. So a little AoE here just to help out. And I don't have anything else that can hit air, so this may have been a mistake, but hopefully not. Shouldn't need a healer on Vanilla, I don't think. I think we'll be okay not to heal Vanilla. Probably. But we'll see. Yeah, Silver Ash would probably be the better in the middle. I'm gonna take a quick break, put on some bug spray. I'll be right back. Oh. Audio fragmented there. Hopefully it wasn't noticeable on your end, but was definitely noticeable on this end. So, got my bug spray applied. No mosquito feeding tonight. That's the plan. That's always the plan. Never goes to plan. So yeah, we did end up leaking on Dernar. If I'd used Dernar's skill, it might not have leaked. We are at our operator limit here, so the best bet is going to be to swap to Silver Ash, just so that he can help both lanes on either side. I think that's probably the best idea. So we'll do that. Yeah, there's the mosquito right there. It just showed up. Heard me talking about it, so here he comes. This is the part where I play coffin dance for the starved mosquito. So let's make our switch. Cliffheart does good damage, but the added range of Silver Ash helping the side lanes is going to be what's important. J isn't bad to bring either. If it starts to get overwhelmed on one side. And then I guess I don't really need Gummy, so I'll use Matterhorn instead for the 3 block on both sides. And then if I need to swap in Gummy, I can, but it's better just to have the block. Especially if I have the medics on either side. Gummy's really not needed here. So, do the same thing again, but this time better. That's the hope. Yeah, he's two-shotting these basic slugs, which isn't much of a feat, but it's something. And then get in Cruce first. Durnar's probably fine. Could switch it out, but don't think I'll need to. Here come the drones. So Silver Ash, with his additional range for each side lane, hopefully they don't get overwhelmed. Put in looking good so far. Start getting in some healing. And my healers have crappy little E1 range also, so you would think like, oh, put them to the side. Well, then they can't reach. They are not very good. So do this for the moment. And then I think this is where we failed last time, so I'm going to save my skills for damage. And let's just see what Silver Ash can do. Yeah, I see. They come more centrally. And we actually have armor on the right side. Kind of surprising to me. So we'll put Matterhorn down with 12F, hitting it, and then Durnar's skill lasts a while. So she's doing a pounding. Yeah, she's killing those armored units pretty easily with the skill. I think that cleared. Yeah, as usual, Silver Ash just fixes it. Yeah, I'm excited for the Undertides event also. It's we gotta wait a whole week, but it's gonna be sick. And that is our chip stage 3-starred. Hopefully it's autoable. That's what we're gonna go back and check now that we got all this wonderful sanity hanging out. Yeah, I would like Kaltz to come home, but I don't know. We got 50 free pulls, and it's supposed to be the usual rate where it's 70% on banner chance with a 35-35 between the banner. But those double 6-star banners, they're just killer. I've never gotten both 6 stars on the limited banners before. It could happen with 50 free pulls, and then on my main account I've saved about another 50. So it could happen, but just getting one would be nice, but ooh, it's exciting. But that's a week from now. I'm gonna focus on what's going on right now. And that is these chip stages all done. There we go. And I'm starting to see the dark oranges, which means the sun is now setting. Oops, that was the wrong text there at the top. The stream is not starting. And let's see where those cows went. Cows are still way back there. There's some trees on the horizon. They're not there, they're past there. So they're way up there. So, no cows, but at least you got the sunset, right? Okay. Now, what to do with this sanity. Could go back to the story. Kind of got wrecked last time. Thermex, you gotta chill, my man. You're just screaming the whole time. Hopefully you can hear me over Thermex's psychotic screaming. And there's that potential for Myrtle. Redeployment, it's not super useful, but I do tend to reuse her. So it'll help me. Her talent improvement's not going to be coming into effect for a while. That's an E2 talent. Which is unfortunate, but I guess that's how they balanced Flag Bearer Vanguards, was they just gave them their talent at E2 and called it balanced. Which, her talent isn't balanced at all, but I can't show it here. Global regen for Vanguards, yeah, that's not overpowered at all. Yeah, just make her an Angelina for Vanguards. Not that it has to be balanced, it's a PvE game. But still, it's kind of ridiculous how strong they are. Sail-Leech, the 6-star Flag Bearer, looks pretty cool too. I like buffers. I'm a big fan of buffers. But that's neither here nor there. What to do for this stream, I'm thinking there are these past events. This is one thing I was thinking about. I haven't really done any research into it or even thought about it that hard, but I can go back and unlock these past events. The obvious choice is Granny, just because it's the lowest level event, and I might have a chance at actually doing it. But I remember there being real good rewards in Surging Flame, and Code of Brawl, so-so. But we can go back and do these side stories now. So, could be good to go back and do that. I think I'll go ahead and unlock Granny, just because that's the easiest to complete. An Event Crystal. And that's unlocked. I've never done this before. It's a new mechanic. So the way it works is it unlocks a side story. And then there's a chance to replenish event crystals every Monday. It doesn't say what that chance is, it just says there is a chance. Maybe that means it's 100% chance to if you don't have the max number, not sure. But you're limited to 2, so why wouldn't I just immediately spend them all, I guess is my question. But I guess that's why. Because I want to do some research and figure out what to do. So we got Granny unlocked. So what can we do in this event? It says that there are materials available to farm. The rate's not very good. 1.7 is definitely better for rocks. But we do get the prime. So let's try this. Try the Granny event for the first time on the level all account. And we got Granny on the field. And Granny is a 1-block on-kill DP Vanguard. Or DP on-kill Vanguard. That's what I should say. So let's just put Vanilla in there. And then probably 12F would be the next to place. And then I don't know if there will be armored units coming this way, but they might. They retreat. That's pretty funny. Oh! There's the horde. I was wondering when they'd show up. Just a Silver Ash up top's probably enough. That Rangers get some glory. Looks good to me. Let it ride. I could use, I guess, some more block behind Silver Ash, but probably not. Or behind Granny. That would have made more sense to put it behind Granny. The one block count unit. But surely they wouldn't send 2 units at Granny at once, right? They wouldn't be that cruel. Easily done. So we're definitely not under-leveled for the Granny event. That's good. I should have checked to see if we actually got the materials, but I didn't think to wait. Get some good primes. Don't think I'll be buying any skins on this account. Probably put it all into rolls. Or just refreshes. Refreshes is probably what the prime is going to be used for on this account. That way I can farm all of the ungodly amount of resources I'm going to need. Get a vanilla down. Looks like she can probably handle them. She can't handle them. She's gonna die. Yikes. Well, she died. Didn't even save her in time. Oops. Silver Ash. Doesn't really matter where I put Silver Ash. The J go start cutting these guys up. Does extra damage to infected enemies. I think. No, he silences targets. That's really small text. Yeah, no, he doesn't get any extra damage at all yet. That's an E1, I guess. And Gummy, really, just wherever's fine. Why not? And get a little push in. And I don't have the medic range to reach Rangers, but he's probably fine. He shouldn't need it, right? And then just really layer the damage in. Gummy will take the ranged fire. Easy. Easy come, easy go. Alright, level 33 operators. Doing great. I need to remember to look at the material here. Okay, do we get materials? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like we get any of the resource drops. It's just the... Well, we got XP tickets, so maybe we get resources? I would like to, but I think I heard that they were disabled. The farming on these stages was not enabled. So just getting them for the primes is probably good enough. And there goes the sun. Starting to get dark. Missed the sunset, but there's the twilight. Let's see if the cows are any closer. No, they're chilling. Some of them are laying down to sleep. but they're staying way out there. Unfortunately. YouTube clickbaiter confirmed. That's me.
皆さん準備してください。
What's a good way to stop that lane? There isn't much in the way of space. So something like this, I think, is a good. And then Scotty can handle herself. Like, Scotty is the best operator, as evidenced by the free skin ticket that they're handing out to everyone who bought her skin. They're just acknowledging, they're just admitting, yes, Scotty is the best operator. All of you good doctors, here's a reward for understanding. And I don't want to push past, that would be dumb, so let's put up top. And there is a drop here, which is weird. Does anyone walk here? Can I pull them? Don't know. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's not what I meant to do. I was trying to look at my chat and I missed Vanilla dying. Which doesn't surprise me, but it was unfortunate that I was not paying attention. Got a plane flying over. Doesn't look like an osprey. I'm always on the lookout for them. But since I've been out here streaming, I have yet to see one. Yeah, that's not an osprey. I'm gonna just do the same thing, and then this time not miss Vanilla's death. That's the plan. That's all I've got. And I guess I could help her a little more. Let's get her some damage on the bottom. It's not like Silverash needs the damage up top, after all. Okay, maybe he does. Maybe he does need the damage up top after all. And Scotty just doing work. A surprise to no one. You know, I remember this level being a little harder on my main account, and I don't see how. No. Let's throw Jay down. Chop him up, Jay. Do your thing. Oh, he got distracted. Jay. There you go. Good, Jay. Leave Vanilla there as a backstop for Jay. Let Jay just do his thing on the butchers. I think I'll put Gummy in as a backstop for Silverash so he can't leak. And then looks like we do need a healer for Scotty. And probably gonna need to use her ability, which I don't even know what it does. I've never used Scotty. I'm ashamed to admit. My Scotty is E1, and I've never used her. She does look rad though, like just her sprite in game. Does look pretty rad. And just hit that ability. Got a butcher coming for Jay. Can Jay take it? Oh no, it's hitting Vanilla. Vanilla, no! I'll save you. We got our cow. Save us, Mr. Cow. Oh, we lost a Silverash up top. But we've got a Sleepy Rabbit, so we're fine. Nope, Sleepy Rabbit didn't do it. I'm ashamed, Sleepy Rabbit. Good thing we have the God Rangers. Save us, Rangers. Oh yeah. Scotty did good too, though. Now, do we get materials? Come on, materials. We do get materials, okay. So what I heard was a lie then. I'd heard they disabled material drops, but looks like we're good. That is sacrilege. Jay did not almost die. Jay almost lived, and then he did. That's what we're gonna say about that. Jay is an undying god. Let's get our stories straight here. Jay is an immortal. He's one of the great old ones. Isn't that right, Jay? Oh yeah. Jay gets it. In fact, does he have a trust gain yet? He does. He's over 22, so let's give him a level on that skill. Which goes up to... It doesn't charge any faster, it's just 5% more attack. Hey, that's fine. And let's see how we do on this stage. Don't think we'll have any sanity left after this, so this will probably be the last stage of the night. See if we can get it our first try. As long as I don't miss vanilla dying, we should be fine. Ah, these cave levels, right. These cave levels, and it looks like it's totally split. Two entirely different lanes with a half defense tile in the most convenient spot to block. But then I just move the blocker back. Like, that's not hard to do. You just put the blocker... Okay, well. I was impressed, and now I'm not impressed. So the best way to split the damage up here looks to be a Vanguard here. And they're just gonna hang out? And if they're just gonna hang out, I'll just hit them with Rangers. I didn't even need the block count. This might be easier than I gave it credit for. I may have been unnecessarily spooked. Pretty sure I was at this point. So get some DP, and then easy, really easy gummy there, and that'll just solve that. And then can Vanilla kill this? Not quite. Jay, save us! He's our hero. Our hero, Jay. And we're fine. But he makes us poor, like all good heroes. So put a Shaw down. And we are getting counter-sniped, so we're gonna have to give up that position. And that corrosive tile isn't a terrible thing to be on, but we don't have to be on it. We don't want to if we don't have to. So the best bet is just Defender in this corner, and then this should be fine, honestly. So I think we'll go with a damaging Defender with Durnar, and then retreat our Vanguard, because that's what Vanguards are good for. And the Sniper actually crosses and goes for crew, so I didn't expect that at all. That was very strange behavior from the Sniper. And then he just hangs out. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Cool for him. Hey Jay, go ruin this guy's career. And get a healer down for these butchers that are coming at it. And there's another Sniper hanging out. So go ahead and hit the skill. And I could use another healer, even, just to keep the butcher from killing. Yikes. Let's do a desperate Silver Ash. And an equally desperate Rangers? No, Jay. Jay will save us. Jay will always save us. Nope, that's not. Oh, Jay, save us! Oh, he caught it. Somehow. Panic! Panic! Nope. Okay, I may have underestimated that a little bit. Just a little bit, you know? Might have got a little cocky. Ugh. That was unfortunate. Yeah, that didn't happen. We're just gonna... Yeah, first try. Let's see if we can beat it on a first try. But psychically, I'm thinking that we probably need to bring a Doberman to attack over a defender. I don't know why I'm receiving this psychic information, but it's a good thing that I am. So let's lose Cruz. I didn't see any drones, so we should be fine to do this. Shaw didn't really bring that much to it. Not really. Her skill was nice, I guess, but not really needed. Just more fun to watch, which isn't a bad thing. You know, Irene hasn't seen much use. Let's go with Irene. And now we got lots of range guards, which is what I am looking for. I mean, that'll fix it, as far as I know. That should do it. All right. Another take. So get our Godslayer vanilla. Vanilla in. Can Rangers reach? Of course he can't. Of course he can't reach. Why was I thinking he could? That was crazy. Let Rangers do his little early thing. And then Doberman here will be able to reach across, was the plan. But then I thought about Irene. And Irene might be better. He can attack things twice. So he's probably the better bring, honestly. But we do need to get our left side figured out first. So with the left side, there's this wonderful J tile right here, so that's where we're going to be using J, I think. Makes the most sense. To deal with these snipers, it'd be easier to get them early than it would be. So maybe a defender way up front to get those snipers. But I might have issues with range. Getting units with range that can actually hit things over here could be a problem. So let's do something like this. With a Doberman. And then Vanilla can retreat. That's fine. I haven't used Irene yet. So Irene there, and then he can lose his block count if he needs to. And about to leak on Gummy, but the hero J will save us. And then our Matterhorn will go in. But I need a healer, so we'll lose Doberman to heal. If we can heal the right thing. Let's go! Heal Matterhorn! Nope. No, that's not happening. That is not happening. Just panic and throw damage. Just the same thing as we did last time. Just complete panic. And we can't keep anybody up. Jay will save us? He can't. He can't save us. And we didn't get Gummy help. There's so much on that right side. I'm just gonna go AoE at this point. Screw it. We're bringing Shirayuki for that right side. There's just so much over there. Do we need Shiryuki's additional range? From this tile, doesn't look like it. Looks like we can get there fine. So probably catapults. Good enough. Doberman didn't really do what I wanted. I didn't really think ahead for that. With catapult, we should be better off. Maybe even a spot. I don't think spot is a bad idea at all. Why not, right? Gives us some burst heal for those butchers. I think that's really good. That'll be really good. Jay, the hero, should be able to cover everything that we don't have already. It's just a little awkward setting up. I do want to keep using vanilla, but a Myrtle would make setting up a lot less awkward. But I think we'll just go with this. Again. And I think I'll move Rangers from the right to the left to help Gummy. I think that'll be fine. So kind of the same thing to start, but then we're pretty quickly going to move things around. So spot. I think there is an enemy line that walks right past him. But I do want to stop the snipers from getting over here. That could be Jay's job. Jay can kill snipers. But I do want to use Catapult's range. Just do this for the moment. So now we're going to move Rangers. It takes him 63 seconds to redeploy. We're going to move him over to Gummy's side. Get Catapult in. Start dealing with all this AoE nonsense that happens. And Silver Ash can reach past, but I think we'll use Arene. He can do that whole double hitting thing, which is really cool. Really cool. And a 12F wouldn't be bad, but it's also not really needed. 12F over here by Gummy would probably be better. Let's do that. That way, you don't have to wait on Rangers. And then 12F's max, so he actually has evasion too. 50% physical evasion. So he'll be fine. And there's that sniper. Do your thing, Jay. And then let's retreat Vanilla, put in Silver Ash just to help out with that. Get a healer on Spot, and then Spot can heal himself if he needs to. And looks like he's fine for the moment. Seems fine. Yeah, he's good. Spot's good. No worries. And then Jay is making us poor, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being poor for Jay. Oh, the sniper got him. The Undying God, Jay. He meant to do that. That was... Jay's just doing 5-head plays right now. He's pretending to be dead so that he can come back. It was too late. I'm gonna pretend Jay killed him there. He did the whole motion Daru teleport behind. That's what we're gonna go with. And that's all the sanity that I have. Arene did good work there. I felt like Arene's damage made a difference with the skill. And that will be all the sanity, I think. Do have some sanity potions I could use. definitely going to be saving these for Undertides, for sure, because it's going to be a blast. So we have that to look forward to. But that's all the sanity I have, so let's go turn in the missions. Should have the dailies finished now. Very good, very good. With a little campaign action from the chip stages that we cleared. Looking good, making good rewards. Excellent. Okay. So that's all we're gonna do on this account here. So let me just gray out my screen and switch accounts. And I guess I can give you the full cam while I do that. You can observe the twilight. As it starts to get darker and colder. All right, logging into my main account now. And here we are on the Junkyard Dog account. This is my main account. I reference it all the time. So the reason I pull this up is to show off. I've been working for the last week at getting, of all operators that I could be working on in the training room, it's Croissant. So I've been working on getting Croissant to Skill 2, Mastery 3 for the last week, and I'm finally almost there. It's currently cooking. So should have a Croissant video coming out pretty soon, probably the next couple days. I heard about this awesome combination where you have Croissant with her push skill, which, if you don't know, it goes from significant force, which is 2 force, to huge force, which is 3 force, which is the biggest push in the game. Think Weedy, skill 3, M3, that much push. Croissant can do that on a defense recovery. I used her a little bit with Blemishine, and she can charge this skill so fast. She pretty much pushes every other enemy just for miles. And I actually got, on one of my videos, I got a comment, and he told me about this awesome combination with Nightmare, where Nightmare skill 2 inflicts like a slow on them, and then they take pure damage based on the distance they travel, and pairing that with Croissant's massive push to just nuke enemies down. I tried it with my Croissant and borrowing their Nightmare, and it didn't work. My Croissant's push just wasn't enough. But hopefully now that I'm M3ing Croissant, and of course level 69, what do you take me for? Hopefully now I'll be able to do it. So this is my main account ID if you wanted to friend me on my main account. I think I do have an open friend slot, so feel free. And yeah, if you have any ideas like that for things that I can try out, things that I can showcase. You know, free content for me to steal, that would be great. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So just whatever you use that you don't see any of the other people using, just put it on your support unit and let me know what combo to try, and I'll try. Like I said, it took a week to do this, so I know they've been waiting for a while. But that's going to be coming up in the next couple days. I'll have that video made. Have yet to record it. Don't know how recording it will go. Might be a disaster. We'll find out together. And that's part of the joy for me of doing something that other people do. Is it's new, it's fun, it's exciting. So yeah, that is gonna be coming up. But that's all I had for today. That's gonna be the stream. So hopefully it was enjoyable. No cows. Sorry. Shy cows. As you so aptly put it, Arky. Hopefully one day there will be cows to show off. To prove I'm not a liar, but you know, that's just how it goes. So far, I've really been enjoying streaming out here. It's such a nice experience just to be outside. Usually I'm locked away indoors. I think a lot of us have been lately over the last year and a half with all the events going on. It's nice to be outside again. Just taking in the scenery. And hopefully that's something I can share with you. As for my stream schedule, I've been thinking about it. I'm gonna be taking Sundays off. Sundays I already have plans with cousins. I play games with my cousins on Sunday, which would happen at the same time as the stream, so that's not gonna be happening. So Sunday is gonna be my off day, I think. Every other day, I think I'm gonna be good to do the streaming. And the 6:30 time worked pretty good for today, I think. I still have some light to put up with, so it's not as awful as usual. And it is getting pretty cold late into the fall like it is, so I think earlier streams are going to be the trend. So I'll stick to the 6:30 for Monday, and if it starts raining or if it starts blowing dust or a tornado or some crazy thing happens, I'll have to cancel. But otherwise, I think 6:30 is probably the perfect time to start. It might move to 6 at some point. I know the sun starts to set at like 5 in the winter, which is crazy. So it'll just get earlier and earlier as winter comes. But I've been enjoying it so far, and I think I'm going to keep doing it. So that is going to be the plan going forward. Yeah, feel free to add me, Arky. Yeah, feel free to add me. If I have space, I'll accept, and if I don't have space, I'll make space, because that's the way to go. Now there's a cat walking by. They usually avoid me while I'm out here talking. We've got a bunch of outdoor cats, a pack of them, and one's walking right up to the desk this time, so they're getting a little braver at night, I guess. But yeah, feel free to add me, and put up some support units you want me to play with. Leave a comment on a video telling me what kind of combination to use, and I'll see it, and I'll try it out. It might be something I've already done before. I might already have a good strat for it. Also going to be making more of the sleep strat. I made that video. That was like the video that I thought I was just messing around. I made a strat with Sora's sleep and Chen's skill 3, the /// skill. And I had this idea, like, you know, I could probably use the immunity of enemy units from Sora's sleep to aim Chen's skill 3. So I have that video on my channel. It's one of the first videos I made. It's pretty rough editing wise. I've only been doing this now for 3 weeks, and already that video looks pretty dated compared to what I'm doing lately. But I think I'm going to make more of those. I think I'm going to do more sleep strat videos, use Kafka more, use just things that are fun to do. I think that'd be a good way to go. I think it'll just be fun to watch that way. And maybe I'll add some memes. I know the .exe is popular. I'm trying to look into how to do that. I'm pretty new to the whole editing thing and YouTube in general, so it's a learning process, but I'll be making some of those, I think, just to try them out in the near future. But that's where I'm going to have to leave you for today, and no stream tomorrow. I'll be going dark tomorrow, going commando, but I'll be back Monday, so maybe there'll be a video also. Maybe a good croissant push nightmare video. So look forward to that. But until then, Dr. Junkyard Dog out. Thanks for showing up, Arky. See you Monday or whenever I see you next. But that's all. Have a good night.